This is a 2005 Yamaha 450 YFZ. I'm going to show you all how to replace the starter clutch. What happens on these is the bolts that hold the clutch to the flywheel will shear off, and then your starter will free spin and your actual flywheel won't spin at all. So we're going to go ahead and pop these off and pop this cover off, and then we'll be able to get to our flywheel. Just a bunch of 8mm that run around, and then we can wiggle everything apart. So once you get this cover off, you'll have this gear here. It just pulls out. This meshes to your actual starter so that this can spin. And then you got a 10 here and an 8 here. And then this cover can come off, and I'll show you guys the inside of it. So I broke that center bolt loose. It was an 18 for me. It might be a 17 or a 19 or whatever for you. But now that that's loose, we got to get our special puller and put it on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that. There we go, we have our puller. It threads onto the big thing, and then it has this little push bolt through the middle. And then once you crack it loose, you'll have to put something to stop it from spinning. But once you crack it loose, you can actually just push it off the rest of the way by hand, and it'll come off. So, like that, it's off. So there's that. And now this is what we're replacing. This bearing right here is a one-way bearing that allows it to spin the way it needs to spin to start the vehicle, the four-wheeler, and then allows it to free spin the other way so it doesn't spin the wrong way. So this is technically what's wrong, and as you can see, the bolts have sheared off in the holes, and that's why you got to replace it. So let's go ahead and grab our new part and check it out. There we go, we got our new bearing and fly thing on there and starter gear. So now we're just going to go ahead and put our flywheel back on there and bolt everything up. The bolts that go through it are 5mm hexes, at least for me. They may be different for you, but we're going to go ahead and tighten them down, and then we're going to put our nut back on. Make sure you line your flywheel up with your key, that way it slides all the way on. Then we'll put our nut on and tighten it back down and put everything back together. Now with all that installed, I just want to show you how this is supposed to work. So if you remember before, I was spinning that both ways, either direction. So really what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to be able to spin it one way, and then the other way it should be locked up, and it is, which means your starter engages when the engine turns this way. So your starter will spin this way, it'll cog that gear, that'll spin this way, that'll spin this way, and then this will spin this way. So that's how that works. And then for your cover, there's actually a gasket that goes on around that. I'm just going to use RTV. You can get a new gasket, whatever you want to do. It's not a big deal. It's a four-wheeler. So we're going to go ahead and knock that out and get our covers back on, and then we'll put this gear back in up here.